What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys the easiest, quickest way to shiny hunt for the 3 starter Pokemon Froakie, Chespin, and Fennekin in Pokemon Legends ZA. Now do keep in mind, I do have the shiny charm and this took less than 24 hours for me to find all 3 of them by just doing certain methods, but the most efficient and quickest way to do it, and I'm going to show you guys how to do it step by step. So let's go ahead and start off with Froakie. Alright, so if you guys will come over here to zone number 5. Now, I've seen a lot of people say this is the most efficient way to shiny hunt for a Froakie, which is by just going to zone 5 and then just turning around to see if the Froakie is shiny. While it does work, however, we have to keep in mind that there's other Pokemon that's here in this zone as well that could potentially be shiny, so you might end up being there for a while, you know, just looking for this thing, which, you know, it's not a real big deal, but if you have the patience to keep doing this over and over and over again, then this will be the solution for you to find your shiny, and especially if you're going for other ones too. So this may help out doing it this way. Another method that people are doing, and I think most people are doing it this way, it's just by going to zone 16 and just walking right into the gate, not entering it, but just walking right up into it until they actually see the Froakie appear. And then if they don't see if it's shiny, they just walk back until it disappears. Pretty much right where that sewer was where we ran into, it disappears, and then you just run back to see if there's any changes, see if it's a shiny. So I've actually been doing this method, and I did it for quite a while and didn't really get anything, so I decided to see if I can at least try another method, and this is the method that actually worked best for me in this situation, so I'm going to show you right now. Alright, so we're going to make our way here to the zone, and I'm going to actually start defeating these Fennekin's here. And the reason I'm going to do that is because I'm going to need some extra spacing and not really have these Pokemon in the way when we actually do the shiny hunt here. So I'm just gonna knock out all these Fennekin's, make sure they're out of sight. And as you can see, Froakie here is a bit skittish, so we gotta pretty much hide. And if it catches us, it's definitely going to jump off. So let's just see real quick. So as you can see, the Froakie disappears. And now what people don't realize, and I don't know if people do realize this, that Froakie does reappear after a minute it disappears. So if you actually put a timer down, and I'm being spotted already by somebody on another Fennekin's, if you count down another minute or so, it will respawn a new Froakie. So generally what you would want to do is just count the timer, make a timer or something, and then count down to maybe around 55 seconds before a new Froakie appears. So just put a hard save in, and then just wait until a new Froakie shows up. So you're gonna pretty much have to, you know what the timing is on this. So every now and then you want to just save and then just wait. I wish I would have known like the exact timing of this, so that's why I'm just like massively saving. Just enough time for it to reappear, and if you see that it's not shiny, then you just reset the game and then repeat the process over. So I'm standing here in this location because you can easily see where the Froakie will be located, and you can easily tell if it's going to be shiny or not. So there's the Froakie. So it was maybe about a split second before it reappears. So if we actually reset the game, close the game, and then restart again, I would highly suggest, if you're going to do this method, that you have the Switch 2 version, because the loading times are a lot faster. It takes no time at all until, you know, you get back into the game after closing it out. So if you look up again, there's another Froakie. So this actually does work, and I'm going to actually prove it to you guys that it still does work. This is level 22 male. Let's reset again. All right, start the game up, load up the game, and then another new Froakie should appear. Imagine getting a shiny. So this one's a level 23 male. So you can see this is a different Froakie from the last one. So I found this method to be a lot helpful for me to find my shiny. So if you guys want, and if you have the Switch 2 version, definitely try this out, see if it helps you out. But the other methods that I showed you guys already works just as well. So it's to each of your own preference. So with that said, now you know how to get your Froakie. Let's move on to the next starter, and that will be Fennekin. All right, Fennekin will be located in Wild Zone number 18. And the way to get to the top, because Fennekin is on the roof, we're just gonna skip these Pokemon here that's in our sights. We're gonna climb up the scaffolding here, and here we are. So we see we're at night. So we got Noibat and Noivern here. You can actually see the Bagon and Salamence here. And if you actually look further ahead, oh, I didn't know that was an Alpha Noibat there. If you look further ahead, you'll see the Fennekin that's there. Now, Fennekin, just like Froakie, is also skittish. So it will run off the moment you pretty much get close to it, or if it catches you in its sight. So I think normally the bench method works, and if you just do the AFK method while having your macros set to hitting the A button every time, holding down and pressing the A button each and every time, it should appear as shiny. I'm not sure if it actually worked, because I tried it and I didn't really get any shiny. I didn't really get a shiny Fennekin that way. I got all the other shinies that were here, especially the Swablu and Altaria that was available in the daytime. And crazily enough, I get the shiny Lopunny that's down there too, because apparently this is pretty much within its range. So that was a bit of a shocker too. I ended up getting a shiny Salamence and some Bagons there too. So the same method that I showed you guys how to do with Froakie, as far as like resetting the game and whatnot, I'm going to do the same thing in this case. So I'm just going to knock out these Pokemon here, and we're going to make our way up here. And there's Fennekin again. And now you see it ran off. So again, you want to count the time down to about 55 seconds to close to a minute. Okay, I had to do another demonstration of this because the day actually changed. So we're going to wait until about 55 seconds. I have a timer put on until the next Fennekin shows up. So we're close to the 55-second mark. And once we get close to that number, we're going to just go ahead and just put a hard save there. So 55 seconds, there we go. You guys can't actually see it, but I'm just actually putting the time there. So in a couple of seconds, a new Fennekin will appear, and there it is. And so again, if you don't see the Fennekin shiny, then you just reset the game. Doing a hard reset, meaning closing out the game and restarting the game up. And then once you start the game up, you'll just wait for another Fennekin to appear, and then just repeat the process over. So I did manage to get a shiny Alpha Fennekin doing this method, much to my shock. And yeah, this method actually does work. And it took me, it probably took me a couple hours. Again, I have the shiny charm, so obviously the odds were definitely in my favor for that, for me to get this shiny and to get a shiny Alpha, no less. So that's how you would get Fennekin. Now, for the last Pokemon, Chespin is going to be a little bit different. So this doesn't require you to do any hard resets or anything of the sort. It's just strictly the bench method. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that right now. All right, so we're going to make our way to Wild Zone number 17. And 17 here is going to take us right into this area where there's some holes here. And we're just going to look inside each of these holes to see if there is a Chespin here. And based on what we're seeing here, there aren't any. I believe they're Diggers B, because they do spawn here. So the only effective way for you to actually shiny hunt this Pokemon is if you actually do the bench method here. And if you guys already know how the bench method works, just change the day-night cycle. That's all you're pretty much doing. But if you have a turbo controller, or if you have a regular turbo controller like I have, just make sure that the function is set to A. Make it mash A all the time, and then using a rubber band or something to hold the button down while the A button is being pressed. and they'll just trigger through the night and day each and every time. So as you can see right now, we got Chespin here, and we got 2 Diggersby. We already know this Chespin's not shiny because its shiny is a different color. Chespin's normal is green, so we already know there's no shiny there. So again, you want to just do this, or you can do this manually, doesn't matter, to each their own. And that's how you would eventually get it. I did get mine after about 2 hours of doing this, and so yeah, it was pretty easy. I heard most people got very, very unlucky. Well, lucky and unlucky at the same time, getting 3 shiny Diggersby to pop up here. So it's a very unfortunate thing, but you know, you just got to be really lucky in order for you to get this. So Chespin's a pretty much one that you may or may not have a hard time getting, even with or without the charm. So I would just say, just keep hanging on, just keep doing it until a new shiny appears. And yeah, that's how you would get the Chespin. But yeah, anyways, I hope this video has been helpful to you guys. If it has been helpful, and if you've gotten shinies during this method or the methods that I've actually showed you, did we just get a shiny Pokemon pop up somewhere? I just heard the sound. There's a Fletchling, okay. I was not expecting the shiny Pokemon to appear during my little live stream, little recording here. Okay, we'll just catch it then. I'm surprised the Pokeball threw that far. All right. I have way too many shiny Fletchlings, by the way. But anyways, back to what I was saying. If you guys did find this video to be helpful, please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more Pokemon content. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, guys, peace out.